Hey Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? Today's episode we got this cool joint here, and pretty much what this is a Wi-Fi extender. If you can see, for the one that we got right here from this brand, and for this one particular is the AC1900 dual band with a 5 GHz or 2.4 GHz option. And then right here they do provide some specs and features about the product. So they mention how it's very easy to connect, there's no dead zone when we do use it. If you guys turn the side right here, they also provide more specs and features about the product. If you guys turn this side right here, they mention how there's 3 different antennas on here to give you guys even more coverage when we do use it. And supposedly for this product, they mention when you guys do use it, it can give you guys an extension range of up to 2,800 square feet, which is pretty cool. So in the back right here, they also provide more specs and features about the product. And also for the product, it does give you guys an option to connect it on the app, which should be like the Tether app, for you to control it anywhere as one, which is really cool and very convenient, especially if you guys do run like maybe like an Airbnb or something. You guys can keep that plugged in and keep it tracked, so that way you guys know how it's doing. But one right now is open up to show you guys what's included inside. So once you guys open up, this is what the inside looks like. If you guys do take it out, inside they do provide you guys a quick starter guide to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And right underneath that, we do have the product. If you guys do take it out, once you guys do take it out, this is what the product looks like. So there's a lock button on top right here for the signal for the lock option. And we do have the power indicator light, the 5 and 2.4 GHz indicator light to show you guys when it's working or not. Underneath that, we do have the brand name. When you guys do look at the side of the product, they do have the antenna. So there's one here, one on top, and one on this side. The way how you guys open this one on top right here, they do have the button in the back for it to push up. So that one come out. Or you can push it back in to save space. So I'll keep it out for now. Or the other both side right here, you guys can push it out like that. And feel free to adjust it in different angle if you guys do need to, which is very nice. Same thing for this side. So once you guys fully open it, that is what the product looks like. On the side right here, we do have the power button, and we do have the LED button as well. And above that, we do have the reset option for to reset it if you guys do need to. On this side right here, we do have the Ethernet option for to plug it in if you guys need to use that option. And the very back right here is where you guys unplug it, which is 2-prong option. And if you guys notice for the size of the product, it is pretty big. Way bigger than your normal Wi-Fi extender, because this one gives you guys a lot more coverage, especially since it does have the antenna on here. And supposedly for this product, you do have the option to use it with any kind of router, or if you guys do have a mesh router, you can use that as well. And that is pretty much everything that's on the product. One thing right now is to show you guys what the app looks like in terms of how to connect it, and then we'll probably connect it since the actual product is in a different room. So the app that you guys want to download, if you guys don't have it ready, is called Tether, Tether. And once you guys finish downloading it, this is what the app should look like. So on the previous page, we'll show you guys what is actually on there. So I do have a router connected ready that shows like the privacy information. So I didn't want to go to that page. But once you guys got connected, you guys can click on add device on the top corner, and it gave you guys this page. So what you're gonna do is click on right here and add the device that do one. So you're gonna follow all the different steps on here in terms of how to set it up. And then once you guys got it all set up, you can start using it. So if you guys ever forget about how to set it up, you guys can refer to the instruction manual, which is included for you. But what I'm doing right now is to bring this over to the other room and set it up to show you guys what it actually looks like and how to actually set it up. And then we'll come back and talk more product in a second. All right, so right here we do have the outlet, and right here do have the product. So I do plug it in. Once you guys do plug it in, you can see how it does turn on. So once you guys do plug it in, you probably want to wait a few seconds to kind of let the light be solid, because you can see right here it's blinking. Once it's solid, then you guys are ready to connect it on the app. So I'll give it a few seconds first. And now it looks like it's solid. So let's turn on the app and see what happens. So like I mentioned, the app is called Tether. Let me turn it on. Alright, so it's solid. Join. Might take a few seconds, a minute. Alright, so I'll tell you guys to create a password. So I'm actually create a password on here first. Alright. And now looking for the wireless connection. So what you're going to do is connect it onto the wireless connection that we have. So in this case, we do have Wonderland. So we connect it and add the Wi-Fi password on here. So that way I can connect it onto the Wi-Fi extender. Alright, so it should be almost done. And the way how I know is by looking right here, you can see how the light does turn on. So that's a good sign. Then that means the product is connected. So the 5 GHz and 2.4 is light up, and even top part as well. So we're just waiting for this to finish. It should be almost done. Alright. So now on this page right here, it tells you guys to confirm your location to make sure if there's a good spot. Otherwise, it's moving. For me, it's a good spot, so I'll continue. And we're all set. Once you guys got it all set up, this is what the app looks like. So feel free to change everything on here in terms of the name, the password, and check how many people are using it. So very cool. I should give you guys all the different options available for you to use on here and keep check everything to make sure it's all running smoothly. Then feel free to check everything on the bottom here as well for the setting page and etc. But right now it does show you guys that it's connected. And if you guys do test it out, let's see when it actually runs smoothly. Alright, so here's the speed test. You can see how much power it does provide when we do use it. So the product definitely does work, and it does provide a lot of power and capacity on here when we do use it. Compared to the other one that I currently use, this one's way more powerful. This one's showing 182, whereas the other one when I tested it was way lower. Let me plug in the other one to show you what I mean. Alright, so here's the other one that I referred to. So this is like the AC750. So this one doesn't give you guys as much coverage and doesn't give you guys as much power capacity that's on here when we do use it. So I'm just waiting for this to kind of load up and then we'll test it out. Alright, so you can see all the light does turn on. So if you guys do test it out, you can see the power on here is not as strong when we do use this one. It's only providing around 83 or 84. So it definitely makes a difference when you guys do use this one versus the other one that we do have right here. So if you guys want something more powerful, I recommend going for this one instead of something like this. Even though it does extend your Wi-Fi, it still gives you guys a lot more power compared to the other one. But both of them definitely does work when you do use it. Alright, going back guys. So nice quick test the product and definitely actually does work and should work quite well. If you see the whole setup process and everything isn't that hard. Once you guys do have it all connected, then you can control it on your phone, which is pretty cool. And now that I have this product working, I can actually extend it from my original router or modem. So that way I can actually get a lot more coverage compared to before. Because before I actually set this up, there was a certain spot where if I walk too far away from that spot, then I don't get the coverage anymore. But now that I do have this option, it gives me a lot more coverage. So that way I can actually use it even further, even before I even step into my door, which is pretty cool. So obviously there's a lot of other Wi-Fi extender options available out there. So it really depends on what you guys are trying to look for and how far the range you guys do want. And also the speed coverage it does provide. If you guys want like the better option, this is actually a pretty good option to go for if you guys do want to. Or I do have another one from this brand that I showed you guys before, which that one is not as good as this one. Let me show you what I mean. So here is the other one that I used originally that does give you guys a pretty good coverage, but this one is not as good as the one that I just showed you guys, which is the 1900. This one in particular is the 750. And in terms of the coverage for square feet, it only covers up to 1200 square feet. Where for the one that I just showed you guys, that one gives you guys a coverage of up to 2800 square feet. So that's something to kind of keep in mind when you guys do use either one of these and decide which one to do one. The one that I just showed you guys just now, that one is not as good as the one that I just showed you guys in this video. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and testing product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth or not. So for this part, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality Wi-Fi range extender to extend your Wi-Fi coverage to give you guys a much more coverage when you guys do use it, then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.